Hey, hello. Uh, Welcome to Hacktoberfest 2022. I am Steve Yonke from University of Bamenda in Cameroon, current lead of the GDSC. Today I'll be giving some important tips on Hacktoberfest. A series of questions will be answered during this video. So let's get started. What's open source? Open source is the term used to describe a type of software development model in which the source code is made publicly available and users are allowed to modify and redistribute the source code. This type of development model is in contrast to the traditional software development model, in which the source code is kept secret by companies and users are not allowed to modify and redistribute it. So, what is Hacktoberfest? Hacktoberfest is a month-long celebration, precisely the month of October, of open source software, organized by the Digital Ocean team in collaboration with the GitHub, sorry, and some other organizations. The goal is to get more people involved into open source project. So I think Hacktoberfest is a great idea. It's a great way for people to get involved into open source projects, and it's a lot of fun too. I guess why I was speaking or maybe defining open source or introducing open source and Hacktoberfest, you people got actually the relationship between Hacktoberfest and open source. So Hacktoberfest is just promoting open source. It's an event that happens once in a year, just with the aim of promoting open source. Mostly, um, mostly advice for beginners into open source. So who is eligible or can participate in Hacktoberfest? Anyone who is interested in coding and want to improve their skills is eligible to participate in Hacktoberfest. By the way, it's a great opportunity to involve in the coding community and meet other people who are passionate about coding. Plus, it's a lot of fun too. Now, let me come back on the people that actually participate here. We don't need like a precise tech stack for people going to participate in Hacktoberfest, or maybe there should be some kind of pro where we know UI UX designers, full stack web developer, backend developer, front end developer. No, that's not how it works. So the way Hacktoberfest works is simply working in a team. Even editing a simple text file is actually so cool, and you can you can be actually rewarded for that. I spoke about reward. Now, Hacktoberfest is not only all about contribution, it's also about being rewarded for those contributions. Who is eligible to get this reward? First thing, these rewards are what? A t-shirt and some stickers. Now, swags will also be granted if and only if, sorry, will only be granted if and only if you have a minimum of 4 merge pull requests with the Hacktoberfest accepted label. I guess I have a one of this label here. This is one of my contributions of last year, one of my merge pull requests. Uh, I just added my details. So I guess that is cool. Let's get back. Now, the GDSC Cultural University of Bamenda decided to make a small repository on GitHub to help individuals contribute to open source. Before I continue, I will like to assume each and everyone watching this video has a basic knowledge of version control system, GitHub and GitLab. I have this nice article that can advise you to go in for or to go through to actually get an introduction into version control system. So let's get started and move to our repository. Here is our repository in question. Currently, we have three, I will not say universities, but we have three cities that are participating, or three main universities, Boya, Yaoundé, and Bamenda. So there are four tasks available, and for each task, you have to do a pull request. For each task, you have to do a pull request. So we have some prerequisites to actually get started with this. Uh, First and foremost, we need to fork the repository. Let me divide my screen to make things better. So we need to form a repository. As you can see, this is the same version here. I just want to show you people how it goes about. So I just click on the button here, the fork button. I fork it. I would prefer not to change the name for some particular reasons. Now I get the link of the repository that will help me actually to clone the repository on my computer. So I go on my terminal, I change the directory onto the desktop. So clear, I can decide now to keep clone. Already exhaust, sorry. I had already cloned it. Let me just remove it. Alright, so I can git clone the Hacktoberfest 2022 repository. Now I've cloned it. As you can see, this is the Hacktoberfest here. I'll clear my terminal for you guys to see, to better have a look on it. Okay, so I'm sure my font size now is quite alright. Okay, I can now see into my Hacktoberfest 2022. As you can see, here is my master. I would prefer to use VS Code for this. I will just open it, Hacktoberfest 2022. Alright, my VS Code is already present. So let's go through the rules. As you can see, we have all our files here. So we have clone check. Uh, we have to create now a branch. Let's open a terminal. Create a branch from the master branch. Currently, the branch we are using is the master branch. So we can git branch and that's one. Uh, then the git checkout tax one is just for us to be sure actually that we are on tax one. For those maybe that is a terminal that are using the bash terminal, because the bash terminal it will appear differently. You will not be able to see your branch. You will have to type the command that is actually necessary for you to see your branch. So this my contribution starting. I start my contribution. I go in my name. My names are Safe Yonke. Alright. GitHub handle. GitHub handle. Uh, you you could just let me make some kind of cheat. I don't like actually typing all this stuff. I'll just copy and paste. Oh, this look more cool. So now I have some changes. If I check git status, you actually notice that there is one file I've modified. So now I need to actually commit these changes. Git am added equals as contributor. One file, you can see one file change, 11 insertions. I can now decide to git push to my repository. Oh, sorry. Git push. At times for the first time, you actually need some kind of other things. So I will just git push the head. That's cool. If I go on my repository, let me insert, sorry. If I refresh the repository, I go to tax one branch. You actually see this branch is one commit ahead of developer student club. Oh, what do I do now? I can decide to contribute. I open a first pull request. That's my first pull request for the Hacktoberfest. I add your wishes as contributor. As simple as that, I can now decide to create my pull request. And that is just my first pull request, ready for to actually being reviewed by the maintenance of the repository. So let me get back to my master branch. All right, and let's go to tax 2 to the second tax. I'm done with tax 1. So with the second tax, adding the social details, I can go to the tax 2 folder. I go to the social GS. Sorry. So still yet, I open an array. I I define a variable that is actually a variable that is a of type dictionary, which is actually handling my social medias. Typo link it handle. So I'm sure that is all about it. Oh, sorry. Let me undo all this before getting anywhere. I will first git check out my main branch or my master branch. Sorry. Now I can git branch m tax 2. Now I am on tax 2 before I can do anything I want to this repository. Oh, that's cool now. So I can git commit am uh, the message is still a fit. So you will see fit or maybe fix in this repository or stuff like that. Actually, we are using the conventional commit, uh, which is some kind of more professional working with open source that way. So I added Yokoishu socials. That's cool. I can git push. Oh, still same. Let me push my origin head. I guess I have to edit the readme file, but don't worry. By the time you guys will be seeing it, it'll be done. So I have my tax, so I can go back to my repository. I refresh the page. My branch tax 2 is present. One commit ahead of developer student club. I can open a second pull request. That's my second pull request that is open. So as you can see, these are already two pull requests that I've opened. This one and this one. Uh, some are actually asked, or maybe some might face some difficulties in doing this. The reason why I actually decide to take many branches is to have the ability to open as many pull requests as possible. So a single branch actually represents a pull request that is possible. Now we can switch back to our main uh, git checkout master. So master git checkout master. As you can see, I went to master and everything disappeared because currently in master there is nothing or no content in that repository. I can decide now to git branch tax 3. From that tax 3, I can go to the tax 3 folder education.py. Tax 3, I check out the master git branch tax 3 University of Bamenda. Okay, let me add my details. So this one concerns me. All right. So my tax 3 is ready. My tax 3 is ready. I can git commit. The message should be added educational background. Fit added educational background of Euquages. I guess that's alright. Git push origin head. Uh, Let me get back to my repository. You can see here I'm having only 3 branches. If I refresh, the tax 3 branch will appear. I can go to tax 3, and from the tax 3 now, I can decide to contribute. Open a pull request. I can create a pull request. Alright, so I'm good to go. That's my tax 3 that's actually been validated. Let me refresh. Get back to my VS Code. For my VS Code, I check out the master branch. I git branch and task 4. I am on task 4 now. Let me go to the file that corresponds to task 4. Oh, this one is an HTML file. So HTML at title Hacktoberfest 2022. I get to my body. Now in the body now you have to create a div. A div actually contains an ID with your details. So the shortcut I'm using is actually a plugin that by default VS Code comes with. It's called the inner plugin. You could use text stack. In case you don't have a text stack, you can just put an MC, or you put things that you're actually aware of. You could use text stack. Uh, that's cool. I'll just copy and paste. Alright, so I can now git. Let me close my file skeleton so that you can be able to see properly. So commit am fit a new feature added, which is added my text stack, and my username follows your pages. So I can now git push origin head play. Oh, that's concerning the four tags. I can now go here. Same is just 4 branches available. The master branch, tax 1, tax 2. Now I'm having 5. Tax 4 is also included. I can switch to my tax 4 branch. I go to contribute. I do open a pull request. I can create a pull request. That's alright. So the pull request is actually made. As you can see, I've made my 4 pull requests necessary for Hacktoberfest. All what is left now is concerning the maintainers to actually do their job. So thanks for listening to this video, and I hope you will actually like and subscribe, and please don't also forget to add us a star on GitHub. Thanks.